'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night, and when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night, this summer night, this summer night.
Hi. So it's not been a good day so far. I've developed a cold. I've taken a test, it's not COVID, it's just a cold. But because it's like making my nose run and blocking my nose up, I didn't sleep very well last night, so I'm very tired. So my original plan had been to go into Animal Kingdom for about 12 o'clock. It's now already 2 and I haven't even left. It'll take me a while to get there in the middle of the day because the buses don't run as often. I've got an individual lightning lane booked for Flight of Passage. I already had that booked this morning. I went down to reception and they made that for me. Let's get to Animal Kingdom. So just arrived in Animal Kingdom. I found the next 1250 statue, which is Dory and Nemo, and that's really cute.
Flying around out here. This is a species that has joined us. I've been really carrying the macaw right here. This one right here, her name is Catalina, and she's a great green macaw. This is actually a clinically endangered species out in the wild. Less than 1,000 of them out there. Not very many has that blue turban macaw, but their numbers are definitely on the decline right now. We have a green ring macaw right here, and a blue and gold macaw right there. And a couple of other blue wolves and a scarlet macaw after that tree over there. So lots of different species. Here's 8 different species in total. In terms of what you might see right now, our white-headed macaw isn't out here right now. But as quickly as these birds do come in and out, we're going to head off onto that next adventure. Go ahead and keep your phones and cameras up. We're going to see if these birds want to take flight.
Falls trails.
Very sweet moment up there. Oh, he's very happy down there. Very relaxed.
Look at him. He's having a blast.
Yeah, it's so sweet. But knows their tails, they're 3 feet long, give or take. Helps them stay balanced. It's very important how high up they like to hang out.
So the gorillas are all here sheltering from the rain. There's a little baby just here. Baby!
That's one of that.
Such a little poser. So partway through Gorilla Falls, it started raining, so the poncho is on, but kind of scuppered the rest of our plans for this evening. I've come into the canteen, I've got the cheeseburger pods, the chocolate cake, and a Coke. I don't particularly like crisps, so they gave me double coleslaw. As you saw, I got to Animal Kingdom, managed to do Kilimanjaro Safari, and then the rain came down. I don't want to risk my electronics, so I'll wear a poncho, but I'm miserable in a poncho. You get all hot and sticky in it and it sticks to you and it's just not very nice. So I went to Satuli Canteen, as you'll have seen, got some food, did my individual lightning lane for Flight of Passage again, which was just as good. The rain is forecast to go on for the rest of the night. I did speak to a cast member because I kind of wanted to see Tree of Life as a beacon of light and Pandora when it goes sort of luminous. But she said at the moment, because of the summer season, but we're at the end of the summer season, so they close early at 8. So that she said the beacon of light doesn't happen, which is a shame. She said it probably won't happen again until October now. And she said you can see Pandora lit up at night, but you basically have to be in Pandora at park closing at 8, and you'll just about see it then. And the thing is, a lot of the shows and things and the animal experiences have all closed by that point, so there's not much left to do. So I don't really want to go into that park just to see Pandora. I think this is what happened last time, and I've forgotten about it. But so I've kind of written that bit off. I might go back to Animal Kingdom at some point. I do have a free day, although I was planning to do Epcot in there. I don't know whether to maybe add a bit of Animal Kingdom. It might depend how I feel. The bits I haven't done are basically the Lion King show, the Finding Nemo show, and the Maharaja Jungle Trek. And essentially, I've already done the Maharaja Jungle Trek. Oh, I also haven't done the Up Bird show. So there's the 3 shows. I'll see how I feel later in the trip. Again, I sort of rejigged my plans. I was planning to do Epcot tomorrow morning, but particularly with how I feel at the minute, I think I need, although I did mostly rest today, so I might just take almost a full rest day tomorrow. I've got Ohana booked tomorrow night, so my plan is to do Ohana and then maybe go to Magic Kingdom just to try and do the Tangled Lantern photo and to see the fireworks, not in front of the castle, from like a quiet area. so I might leave tomorrow as a rest day. But who knows, we'll find out together. I bought myself a cup of wine. You can get just single glasses of wine in the gift shop. So I have some white Zinfandel. So I'm going to enjoy this and go to sleep. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. So I will probably have put this vlog with the previous one, but it's now the next day. Today I've literally spent the day doing nothing, not even going to the pool. I'm still snuffly. I'm clearing up. I think just resting in bed today has done me the world of good. But I do have a full day at SeaWorld tomorrow, because I've had to book the Mears shuttle. You had to pre-book times, so I definitely wanted to give myself enough time in the park, but now I'm kind of worried that it's now going to be too much time and I'm not going to feel well enough to be able to stay. But at this point I've not got a choice, so I'll be staying the day in SeaWorld. Was a little awkward at one point. A security person turned up at my door. I was completely still in pyjamas. Basically just wanted to do a quick maintenance check that all my plumbing and air conditioning and lights and things were working as they should, which they are. So it was very quick, but it's a little bit awkward to open the door to a cast member in pyjamas. But anyway, tonight I've got Ohana booked, so I am going to go over there to the Polynesian. I am going to make a quick detour to the Grand Floridian first. I found some really nice pens in the Grand Floridian gift shop last time I was here. I haven't seen any pens like that anywhere else. I think possibly because they're doing like a really special 50th anniversary pen, but it's like $40. Which I don't want to be paying $40 for one pen. So anyway, I'm going to go over there if by any chance they have any spare pens, and then going to Ohana, which I've been looking forward to. I'm hoping I can appreciate it. I haven't had a full meal today. I've just been snacking a little bit on what food I had in the room, deliberately because I wanted to make sure I could eat at Ohana. So I'm going to be heading over there relatively soon. I'll try and film little bits while I'm over there. I'll see you in a bit. So just as I arrived at Magic Kingdom by bus, it started pouring down with rain. I waited under the cover at Magic Kingdom in the sort of bus station area for about 15-20 minutes, and then a cast member came over and said they'd just been told it wasn't looking likely to pass anytime soon. There was myself and another English couple. They were looking to go to the Grand Floridian, I was looking to go to the Polynesian, and we asked the best way to get there. She said the problem is that you need to get either the monorail or the bus. If the monorail's running, they don't run buses. If the monorail's down, then they run the buses. We couldn't see the monorail from there, so she said, I can't tell you whether the monorail's running, I don't know which one it is. So we ended up braving the rain. Luckily I'd taken a poncho with me, so we braved the rain. It was hammering it down, really bad storm. The puddles in places were over the top of your feet. Yeah, really bad and heavy rain. So we went to the bus station because that was the closest. I asked a cast member there, they said, oh no, the monorail's running. The other English couple decided that going to the resort monorail station was too far. They decided to get a minivan because they were picking up literally next to where we were stood, but they would charge $70 just to get to the Grand Floridian from Magic Kingdom, which is a hell of a lot of money considering it's really not that far. But obviously demand at the time was very high. So I then went to the resort monorail. The water coming down the ramp was like trying to walk against a waterfall. The water was coming down at you, the roof was leaking with the rain. Yeah, it was a mess. So, but managed to get onto the monorail. They were running. I got to, so one stop to the Contemporary, and then the monorail stopped. And they said, at first they said they were holding for traffic, because the monorail in front of them wasn't moving, and then they were told that the monorail in front of them wasn't moving because they'd been told to hold for the weather. So we sat there probably about half an hour. At that point, so it rained very heavily, and then the rain stopped, and then the monorail driver seemed to be confused as to why they weren't running yet, but apparently it was because of lightning in the area, even though the rain had stopped. So he said that because, he said, I don't know why, but the buses aren't running. So he said basically your only option is to wait on the monorail or to walk back to Magic Kingdom. But obviously if your destination was Magic Kingdom, that was fine. But my destination wasn't Magic Kingdom, so going back to the Magic Kingdom wouldn't have helped me get to the Polynesian because the buses still weren't running. So yeah, just had to sit on the monorail. But yeah, finally made it to the Polynesian, and still made it in time because I'd set off so early, because I've been planning to go to the Grand Floridian first, which I didn't have time to do, but I did go after the Polynesian. Obviously went to Ohana. I'll insert some clips of the food I had here. It was delicious, it just wasn't really for me. A lot of it's very sweet, savoury food, and yeah, I'm not really a big fan of that. I prefer my savoury food to be much more savoury. I'm also not a fan of pineapple or coconut, and obviously a lot of Polynesian things are flavoured with those kinds of things. I did like the dumplings, the pot stickers, they were delicious. The salad was really good. The steak was quite good. I think the shrimp would have been good, but it was peel and eat shrimp, and I just didn't know how to peel it. I probably could have asked the waiter, but I just felt a bit embarrassed, so I didn't. The dessert was very nice. It was pineapple bread pudding, but again, I'm not a huge fan of pineapple, but it wasn't too pineapple-y, it was alright. Very good. So as you can probably hear, still suffering a bit with this cold, but it does seem to be clearing up a little bit now. So hopefully I'll be alright for my day at SeaWorld tomorrow. Either way I'm going to be going because I've got things booked, so yeah, it's going to be a long one, particularly if I'm not feeling particularly great, but we'll see how it goes. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye.